If you've watched my channel, you know I make a lot of benches, and most are from 2x4s and all get sold. This one I love making again because while most of my benches take 4 to 5 2x4s, this one takes 3, and I can sell more or less for the same price as the others. It's an easy project too, perfect for this Monday morning to get some things on the marketplace fast this week before I get to work on some other projects and tool reviews. My math is simple on this one. Just cut 3 2x4s into 40-inch parts. Keep the last 16 inches, or at least the 2 nicest ones. You'll need them later. I can't say enough how I love using the joiner. It's the difference between taking 2x4s and making something that looks made of 2x4s, or actually getting it flat and square, letting you do some proper glue ups and boards. I've had some issues lately with it spinning back some chips at me from the top. And as you'll see, I'm clogging it again today, and I'm determined to figure out what changed and what's happening. After cutting off the adapter for the Dowel quick connect, I quickly saw what happened. The tape I used shrinked inside without me noticing, reducing a lot of my entry. This should fix it for good. I used to have a 4-inch vacuum on this, but I love this new HEPA system. Hopefully this was enough. I think it'll be. Now back to the project. On the table saw I just cut the opposite side, barely, not even enough to remove the roundness, as I'll be taking care of that later on the planer. Get those all cut, then choose the 3 best ones to make the top. We can hide some ugly parts towards the inside of the legs on the bench for the rest later. Glue that up, the 3 nicest ones together and the 3 others as an identical glue up. I'm using Titebond one, which won't take long to dry. So while this happens, I'll go to work on those 16-inch parts that I said to keep. Before I get to that, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content. It helps my channel a ton. Thanks to all the long-time subscribers. Now with those parts, the 2 nicest ones, I want to make them 45-degree angles opposite of each other. I'm using the speed square here for accuracy, but also I want to adjust my miter saw's arrow telling the angle. I got it out of 0 by adjusting it last week, and meant to do this to fix it. No better time than when you need it. This will help future projects be more precise too. With that done, cut them at the lines. Now with a countersink drill bit, I want to pre-drill holes that go straight down towards where I'll be screwing towards the table. Finish the holes with a longer bit if necessary. My cutter sink bits are a little short. With those ready, and having waited about an hour for the glue ups, I'm ready to go plane those down. I don't want too thin for the legs, but for the top, feel free to shape it how you want and go a little thinner. I usually do, and will today. It helps the legs seem a bit more sturdy visually. On the miter saw, snip off both sides of the top, and same for the seat parts, but just one side. I like my benches to be about 18 inches high, so I'm going to cut this at about 17 inches, twice with the stop block, discarding the rest. For the legs, I like having a little design element, so I use shapes to cut off a half circle with a flat side at the bottom. On the bandsaw, this is quick work. Get that sanded. I like using my spindle sander for this. It's not too obvious to get a sander in there, so keep that in mind before cutting. For a final touch for this bench, I decided on a subtile runover, which helps with the sanding next to. Don't do the top of the legs because you want a nice solid contact under the bench. Get everything nice and smooth. Don't exaggerate the top sanding because you'll need to do it again after the dowels soon. Now flip the nice side towards the table of the bench top and it's time to assemble this. Using a speed square, put the legs where you want them and hold them in place with a clamp with plenty of glue. We're going back from the top with dowels, so don't panic, I'm not just gluing legs on. The braces will come later once everything is in place, making sure to keep square. Flip the bench upside down. Gently place the brackets as to not spread or pull the legs apart, breaking the square. With plenty of glue, get those screwed in. With the countersink drill holes, it'll be nice and firm. Leave all that to dry for about an hour in the case of Tie Bond 1 or more with others. From the top, using a 3/8 drill bit, in my case my pocket hole bit, drill down at least 1 inch deeper than your bench top, 2 per side. Using hardwood dowels and plenty of glue, fill those holes, then cut the dowels flush. The final sanding is pretty simple, but I'm glad I did it first earlier. Get the top nice and flush with the dowels. I'm painting this black, the color I sell the most here, then finish it with 2 coats of wipe-on polyurethane. Thanks for watching. I'll be putting this up on the marketplace in 2-3 days when this finish has cured, and it'll be a nice quick profit for the few hours of work this was. Thanks for watching, subscribe, like, comment, and see you next time.